Hello, this is Bill Rose, and this is your weather for Chester. The forecast from February 22nd to February 28th. Right now it's February 21st. It's 12:15. Currently in Chester, we got overcast clouds, temperature at 35, feels like 29, wind speeds at 9 miles an hour, and humidity's at 63%. So right now we're looking at Chester, and there's nothing on the radar. We do have the overcast clouds. The snow that you see happened a little bit earlier, and most of it was north of Randolph County, but you can see where it is going through Newton, going into Indiana, and across there. These six tornado little dots here. Was Thursday, and I put this up for the storm reports. We had 1 to 2 inch hail reported in Illinois, and in Indiana you had 1 to 2 inches and 70-mile-an-hour winds around Bloomington, Indiana. And so the most damage that we had was south of New Hebron, around the villas. I don't see any cities anywhere near this, but these two right here, and I'm going to go ahead and circle it. Let me get my draw tool out. This one right here and this one right here, there was the people trapped and damages were reported. Let me go ahead and erase that real quick, and we'll go ahead and click on it. This one right here was a mobile home that was rolled over with occupants trapped, 3 houses with roof off in that area. And then we get right up here, a house destroyed with occupants
a new special
trapped.
weather statement has been issued.
So that was Thursday evening. I wasn't able to get live. I mean, I did watch it, and nothing was in and around our area, and I didn't go live because I got to it late. My kid had basketball practice when all this started, and that happened, and it was around evening time. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the Northwest and rest of the nation and what's going on. So the Southern Cascades in Northern California, looks like you got winter storm warnings and winter storm watch in the northern part of California. And if we get into the northern part of Oregon, looks like we got winter weather advisories kicking off, and in Washington. You can see there in the blue that is snow. Other than that, the northeast part of Montana looks like a cold weather. And we did have one here in the Cascades, but it looked like it has dissipated. But that northeast cold weather advisory. And if we get in here to the northeast of the United States, and we're looking, much of West Virginia is under a winter storm warning. And if we get into Pennsylvania, might be some small towns, Sagamore, Donegal, Legionnaire, Rector, you guys under a winter storm warning. And east of that, Johnstown, Somerset, Edinburgh, Portage, you guys are under a watch. And the west of that warning, you're under advisory, Greensburg, Uniontown in Pennsylvania. And if we get over here and around Washington, D.C., Richmond, Virginia, not really Richmond, but northeast of Richmond, and around that coastal line, you can see we have winter weather advisories and winter storm watches and blizzard warnings along the coast of Philadelphia, Trenton, Stafford Township, Atlantic City, New York, Brookhaven. All you guys are under a blizzard warning. So what is bringing all that, and I believe it's going to be Sunday evening going into Monday and Tuesday. And so let's go ahead and let me get to the national map on pivotal weather real quick. Alright, if I can get to it.
Attention, a new special weather statement has been issued.
As it's loading, and let's go ahead and get to pivotal weather. There we go. It took a little bit. So we going into Sunday, and I am too far. Let's go to the 12th. And you got the, okay, right there. In this area right here, you got that low pressure system that's coming out of South Carolina, I believe. And let me go ahead and erase that, and I'm going to go ahead and move it. So that is Sunday around 6 a.m. And as that low pressure moves up the East Coast, you can see where that nor'easter or that bomb cyclone is going up. And see if I can get a precipitation type here. And right there, you can see all the blues and purples is where you're going to have the blizzard warnings and the watches and advisories. So that is going on until Monday and going up into Tuesday. So in the Northeast, that's what you're looking forward to on top of the snow that you've already had that just came through. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 7-day forecast, and let's go ahead and get to back to Radar Omega and get off my draw tool. All right, so Sunday, and I'm going to get something here real quick. Sunday, February 22nd, it's going to be sunny, got a high 24, a low 16, 20-mile-an-hour winds, and you're going to have wind gusts, and I'm going to show you that on pivotal weather and how I figure those out. Monday, February 23rd, sunny, you got a high of 33, a low of 19. Tuesday, February 24th, mostly cloudy, got a high of 52, a low of 39. 18-mile-an-hour winds, and it's going to be gusty again. You're going to have wind gusts. Wednesday, February 25th, partly sunny, a high of 58, a low of 52. It's going to be mostly sunny. February the 26th, partly sunny, a high of 52 and a low of 29. And again, this is where we're going to get gusty winds. And you're going to have a little bit of rain showers. And as of right now, it's between 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. on Thursday with 23-mile-an-hour winds. And then if we get to Friday, February 27th, sunny, you got a high of 53, a low of 40. Saturday, February 28th, mostly sunny, a high of 65 and a low of 36. So let's go ahead and get to pivotal weather, and we're going to see how I figure out as far as the what the winds are going to be. And I'm going to get here and show you some of the gusts here in a second. Let me get to the winds and get off of this real quick. There we go. And let's get to the winds. All right. So if we're looking at this on pivotal weather, and I'm going to knock it down to a regional area so we can take a better look. All right, so get down here, and I'm going to go ahead and get on the draw tool. And this is going to be Chester, Illinois area. And what I do is we're going to go to Saturday and we're going to go to Sunday. You see where it starts to get blue. And this is the wind parameter on Pivotal Weather. And then if I get on here, you can see where it says 19 knots. You times that times 1.5 to get your miles per hour and your winds. So those are the wind speeds that I give you, but that is not the wind gust. And then as we go on into Monday and then into Tuesday, as it loads, get it here real quick. Where's it at? Tuesday. This is Tuesday. Again, we're seeing up to 16 knots. I can click on it and roll it. 16 knots. And if we get into Thursday, again, you're getting up to 20 knots. Times that times 1.15 gives you the miles per hour. So let me get off the draw tool real quick and erase the circle. Get back to red or omega. So Sunday you can expect wind gusts up to 38 miles per hour. Although the winds are at 20, that's what the wind gusts are going to be. And if we get to Tuesday, wind gusts getting close to 30 mile an hour. Even on Wednesday, you can have gusts up to 30 miles per hour, even though the wind speeds are about 13. And then on Thursday, wind gusts up to 28 miles per hour. So it's going to be a little bit windy Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. The wind gusts are going to be in the upper 20s up to 30 pretty much all week, I believe, at least until Thursday. And Friday, 34 mile an hour wind gusts. And then on Saturday, 32 mile an hour wind gusts. So that's what we're looking forward to this week. I will see you guys next Saturday for the next week's forecast. Also, if you ain't got a place to go to church on Sunday, First Baptist Church is open at 10:30 a.m. is when we start our services. Also, this following week, Tuesday and Thursdays, I believe girls basketball regionals. If you want to go watch that, that'll be at the Chester High School. And that's all I got. So I'll see you guys next Saturday. You guys have a good rest of your weekend.